I'm out of here. Fuck. So, yeah, I thought, in order to avoid the Sunday afternoon brawl that takes place at Tim Hortons every week, I thought I would go down the street another mile or so and hit up one of the little fast food joints that all have Wi-Fi connections, and there you go. I can't even go there anymore. McDonald's, man, they had a really fast Wi-Fi connection, so I figure why not? I'll get a large iced coffee and a couple breakfast burritos, and I'll sit here for a few hours. And this is the show I got to see today. The guy was angry. The guy with his pants pulled down was angry because they messed up his ice cream sundae, and he threw a giant fit, and before I knew it, there was a big brawl. Sunday slam. the Mickey D's Sunday slam. Yeah, so I got the fuck out of that place. Sorry, guys, but I can't keep in my swear words right now. It's just Jamestown's too much. I can't deal with this place. This place is so crazy. I can't wait to get out of here. Cannot wait to get out of Jamestown. I have been all over the place. I've traveled in my time, and I've never seen a place worse than Jamestown, New York. This is the worst place I've ever been in my life. Every time I turn around, there's something new in Jamestown, New York. Let's see here. So, yeah, I guess I'll spend the rest of the afternoon in Tim Hortons. So, yeah, spend the rest of the afternoon at Tim Hortons. And, no police showed up to Tim Hortons today. They were so busy that, I'm not even gonna go there. But it was a bit of let's just say that when you got to take a leak, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because the cashiers at Tim Hortons weren't gonna unlock the bathroom. I thought McDonald's would be okay. The bathroom was unlocked. The public can just walk in. You don't have to ask for a key. It was fairly clean in there, too. I thought, and the internet was fast. I thought, maybe this will be a good spot. There was a power outlet right next to the table I was sitting at. I thought I was all good and ready to go. Nope, not going back there again. Man. Oh, man, this place is just... I can't stand Jamestown. I gotta get out of here, man. Yeah, so I had to get out of McDonald's. I packed my stuff and left, and about 10 to 15 cop cars show up as I'm walking down the street into the sunset. Don't need that in my life. You guys can figure out your own shit. I got nothing to do with this. But I hope you're entertained by the video. Keep it classy, Jamestown. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, boy. You're back at it for #homeless day number 46. Oh, man. That's all it is. That video I just showed you, that's all it is. 46 days of nonstop drama and bullshit. I can't take it anymore. Thanks to you guys, your subscribing, your comments, your views, and all that. One of you even told me that you binge watched every episode of #homeless for an entire day, and I had to think about it for a minute. And boy, there are enough episodes now that it would be like binge watching a season of the Squid Game or something like that. So, the next, I'm waiting for one of you to leave a comment saying that you and your girlfriend did a little #homeless and chill. So, I guess that's the next step to know that I've made it. I can't take it anymore. This Jamestown sucks. I am so sick of Jamestown. Once again, had to get out of the shelter. It's almost the 4th of July and I should be wearing a coat. it's so cold here in Western New York. So honestly, all those jokes about Jamestown being hell, if Jamestown's not hell and I didn't, and somehow I'm still alive and I didn't get sent to hell, just send me there already. At least it'll be warm. At least I could go for a lake of fire right now, because this place is terrible. 4th of July, and I should be wearing a hoodie. This is nuts. Western New York, Southern Tier, man, get me out of here. Oh, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. So yeah, there's nowhere to go on Sunday when you need free Wi-Fi. I think I'm only a day or two from a brawl breaking out in the public library. I'm going to have to be like a Western cowboy with the quick draw on this phone just ready to hit the trigger whenever something happens from now on, because maybe that'll get me the views that I need to generate some income from this YouTube nonsense. Oh, man. Next time I see a brawl, it's going to be... Oh, my goodness. I can't do it. I can't do this town anymore. Get me out of here, Lord Jesus. Please, please get me out of here. This place is such a dump. I hate Jamestown. I can't say a nice thing about this town. I can't. This is all I see all day long, every day. I had to get out of the shelter this morning. It's early. I got an hour and 15 minutes maybe before the library opens, and I can go do something there. Amazingly, I did get some stuff done. I applied to, ironically, I had a very synchronistic job lead land right on my email box. Very ironic if I ended up getting the job. Very, very ironic. I know 3 or 4 people at the place where the opening is. I'm not going to say any more, but it would be a worthwhile job. It would actually be a cool experience, I think. Totally different than what I've been doing for the last several years, but I think it would be a cool experience. A definite change in direction a little bit. So, but it would be a professional job, not some, general labor thing. So I don't know. I got that done yesterday. I did some progress on a tiny little freelance job. I'm also going to be putting together some posters, some graphic designed posters. I'm not going to get into the details right now, but I'm going to have some merch for the channel now. That seems to be the thing to do. But yeah, thanks to you guys, I hit the first tier on the YouTube monetization. There's different tiers. Yeah, I'm not going to make you watch ads yet. But there's a first tier where different things get unlocked when you hit 3,000 hours viewed and 500 subscribers or something like that. So, but there were supposed to be 3 things that got unlocked, and now that I'm approved, only 2 of the things are unlocked. And so that's kind of weird, because I'm supposed to be able to link my store to YouTube, my photography store, and it doesn't seem to be... I logged in to see if I could do that today, and it didn't give me any options for it. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll just, one day at a time with this stuff, because it's, it is what it is. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to try and putz around with that stuff today. I don't know what I'm going to get done. I got all kinds of things all week long. The entire week I have to spend pretty much every single day with social services, filling out stacks of paperwork and doing all this bullshit. I'm getting irritated about it. Like, it really does. I really do see the other side of this fence. They suck you down. These government handouts, they suck. When people say they get you dependent on it, it's almost like a trap. They suck you in and they hold you there. They try to make it so that you can't get out, because the government, if the government had their way, every single one of you will be collecting food stamps and welfare and basically living off of a government-supplied income in exchange for your life being completely controlled by them. Being told when you can go out, when you can't go out, when you have to go to bed at night, being told what you're allowed to eat and what you're not allowed to eat, and all kinds of, like, that's what they want. That's what they want. So, you know, they're not going to hold me down. I got other things going on. I'm going to get out of this fucking mess. I'm sorry, but I can't help but swear right now. I'm just not in the mood. I'm just not in a good mood today. Look at what happened yesterday. that little snippet that I recorded for you guys was just a tip of the iceberg in this town. That's all you see everywhere you go. I thought there were going to be at least 6 or 7 other fights to record. I had my finger on the trigger. I was ready to go, but the things calmed down before it turned into a brawl. This town is just a complete disaster. It's the worst place I've ever been in my life. I've been all over the country, all over the United States. I've never seen a place so dysfunctional and so stupid. I hate this place. Hate it. I'm going to get all kinds of comments today about my negativity. If you were sitting in my shoes watching this place and dealing with all this stuff and just watching all this retarded shit going on around you, you would be going out of your mind too. So, you know, whatever. I don't care. This place sucks. I cannot wait to pack my bags and get as far away from Jamestown, New York. I swear I'll never set foot in this town again, ever. I hate it here. Even when I moved to Pittsburgh, when I first moved to Pittsburgh when I was a teenager, I didn't like it. But I liked it better than this. I liked it better than this. And Pittsburgh grew on me over the years. And in fact, you know, I miss it. I think Pittsburgh's a great place overall. You know, every place has its problems. Every place you go. There's no such thing as a perfect world. There's no such thing as a perfect town. But nobody's done a better job of proving that than Jamestown, New York. It's awful here. I honestly, there's like maybe 3 things about this town that are good. And that's like a couple of restaurants and even the lake is a dump. You can't even swim in the lake here. It's so dirty and nasty. There's nothing about this town that's good. You can't convince me otherwise. It's just a matter of time before I'm out of here. Wow, I just spent 5 minutes going off the rails about Jamestown. Woo, we gotta find something else to talk about. Let's see. So if you remember the guy at the library who got kicked out because all he does is sit around complaining about Trump all day, and he's really loud about it. I told all of you he'd probably be down at Tim Hortons bitching about Trump all day to whoever will listen to him. Well, after the Sundae slam at McDonald's, I was like, to hell with it. I'm going to Tim Hortons. Why not at this point? How much worse could it be? Well, as I'm sitting there at Tim Hortons, I look over and there's the library guy bitching about Trump to everybody who walks by, talking about how great of a job Biden did during... Oh, my God. Oh, talking about how great... Hold on a second. Can't say it with a straight... Oh, my goodness. Talking about how... Wow, man. Wow. He's talking about how great of a job Joe Biden did during the debate the other night. I'm like... What debate were you watching, dude? Because the rest of the country was watching a complete disaster. But this guy's out of his mind, and he was driving everybody nuts at Tim Hortons. Nobody would sit near him, and people were like, people 2 tables away would have to get up and go 6 tables away because they didn't want to listen to him all day. So yeah, I was right. He moved from the library to Tim Hortons because the library couldn't deal with him anymore. The liberals at the library told him to get the F out because he spent the entire day bitching about Donald Trump. Think about that for a minute. Let that sink in. The liberals that run the library had to kick him out. The liberals who thought Joe Biden did a good job in the debate the other night, they told this guy to leave the library. That's how out of control this guy has gotten. So, but he's at Tim Hortons now. Oh, let's see. I don't know what else is going on. Gonna try and keep on keeping on. I'm gonna try to apply for some more jobs today in between all this BS with the government paperwork pile and everything else I got to deal with. All these stupid appointments, and just they'll do whatever they can do to keep you from being able to get back on your feet and get a job. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's the amount of stuff they have me jumping through hoops like 30 to 40 hours a week now. And for the amount of money they're paying me, it's not worth it. But you know, I'm not, whatever. I'm doing what I got to do at this point. I don't care. I care. Obviously, I care. But, wow, I had nothing to talk about today. I'm so burned out from this town. Everywhere I look, everywhere I walk, I can't get 10 minutes away from this total shit show. I can't. I absolutely hate this place. There's nowhere to go to just have a moment's peace and quiet for 46 days. How many more days am I going to have to do this? Whatever. I'll get a job, hopefully, soon. I'll get a door that I can lock and go inside. And I'll still upload the videos. Why not? You know, I'll sit on the floor if I don't have any furniture, and we'll do it from there. But the day I have a room that's private that I can shut the door and lock the door, I'm disappearing for 4 or 5 days. I'm not even coming out. I'm not even coming out to see it's obviously the weather's going to suck because it's Jamestown, so there's no reason to go outside. I am going to lock myself in an apartment or a room or whatever it is that I find, probably for a week. As long as I've got internet and I can still, move the ball forward on things. I want to go someplace and disappear for a week. I want to get away from this nonsense. This place is terrible. Terrible. Leave it in the comments. I know I'm going to get all kinds of comments about you need to calm down and stop being so negative, blah, blah, blah. This is what it is. I mean, you go be homeless for 46 days dealing with all this nonsense in a crazy disaster of a town like this, and see how let's see if you're positive all day long, like you're not gonna be. This place will knock you down. It's not all bad. By the end of the day, I'll probably be fine. Don't worry about it. Early in the morning seems to be when I'm more negative. As the day goes on, I tend to just brush it off. So I don't know. It's like you wake up with all kinds of worries and all kinds of things swirling through your head, especially, you may have some horrible dreams. I don't even know anymore. There's just so many things. And then seeing some of the stuff that goes on around me at the shelter and all that, it's not a good way to start your day. It is not a good way to start your day. And, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm like 15, 20 minutes into this video. I think I'm going to make it a shorter one today because, I really don't got anything to talk about. Let's just go over to the handy notes over here and see if I got anything new. I don't know, man. Yeah, I could tell you about some crazy job stories or, I don't know. I'll give you the plugs, check out, I can't even remember the domain name. It's the easiest domain name I've ever owned. Shop.litgood.com, donate.litgood.com, and litgood.com, you can check out my photography, and one of these days I'll be posting a lot more stuff to these domains. Let's see. Yeah, check out the social media links in the description below. I'm on Rumble, TikTok, might get on BitChute, I don't know. There's just too much. I only have a limited window of time. I was watching one of these pep talk millionaire gurus who tell you that you're just a lazy piece of crap if you're not a billionaire like me, because all I ever do is eat, sleep, and breathe work. And this guy's a total asshole. Can't remember his name. I'm like, he had some good things to say here and there, but the guy is just the biggest arrogant douche I've ever seen in one of these pep talks. And he basically talks about how, if you don't work, 22 hours a day, grinding your nose to the grindstone, then you're just a lazy piece of crap who deserves to be poor. That was his message. And I'm thinking, I would certainly like to be putting in more hours than I'm putting in, but right now, part of the problem is there's nowhere for me to go except for this library and these ridiculous coffee shops and fast food joints where, I got to deal with a brawl breaking out right in front of me and have to protect my stuff from who knows if someone's just going to get thrown onto my table while I'm trying to work at this point. Or if a milkshake's going to go flying across the restaurant and land on my keyboard. I got to watch out for this stuff. And the library only has certain hours that they're open, and the shelter, they're dead set against you doing anything there. There's no Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi, but you're not allowed to use it. And they make it a real pain in the ass to sit there with an open computer and actually try to do something. Plus, when you have to go Betty-Bye at 11 o'clock at night, there you go. There's all these other stupid rules that you have to, they herd you around like you're nothing but cattle with a tag on your ear. And it's getting on my nerves, man. I'm a couple more weeks of this nonsense and I am going to grab my bag and just go sleep in the woods. To hell with it. I'm there. I hope that something shakes out. I hope I get a job. I really do hope that by the end of the day today, let's see. Here we're at the end of the video. Sometimes when I'm in a bad mood like this, I'll have a conversation with God. And I'll just say, you know what, God? As bad as things are right now, I got a bunch of things to be grateful for. I've got a roof over my head. I've got food in my stomach. I've never had to worry about where the next meal's coming from. That's a great thing. The weather is cold today, but it's not raining. It's a mix of sun and clouds. I can't complain too much about that. I've got clothes. I took a shower today. I shaved. That's a good thing. Going to the library, getting on the Wi-Fi, having access to my equipment. I got a computer. I got all kinds of gear in this bag that'll help me do what I need to do today. Thankful for that. I'm thankful that I got this park to come sit at on this park bench and talk to all of you. I'm thankful for that for sure. Let's see. I got all kinds of things to be thankful for here. I'm thankful that I got a nice pair of boots on my feet because I'm walking 30 to 50 miles a week. Yeah, the treads are wearing out pretty quick, but a nice waterproof pair of boots, hiking boots that I've had, since I walked out of that house or that apartment, whatever it is. Thankful for that. Thankful that I got my arch supports in these boots because I would have a really hard time walking 50 miles a week with my flat feet if I didn't have good arch supports. I could do this all day long. I could be thankful. I can just show my gratitude for all the things that are good, all the things that are going on, and it's already helping me calm down just thinking about it. I look around and I see, there's people passed out all over town right now because they got so high last night that they can't even wake up. Who knows how many of them got the Fetty in them and aren't going to wake up. I'm thankful I didn't get involved in that throughout my life. I don't know. Thankful that I still am in the running for a really good paying job. I'm thankful that the job lead that popped up yesterday fell into my lap. Very synchronistic, very ironic that this thing just... All of these apps, they're listening to you through the microphone. That's the only explanation for how this job lead was sent to me from Indeed. They know things about you. They're keeping, like my mom, when I was a kid, she used to say stuff like, every time that you're bad in school, that's going to go on your permanent record. And that was like more of a joke that your parents would tell you. But now there is a permanent record. They do have a database. The government, believe me when I say that the government does have a database that has every single text message, fax, email, electronic communication, video chat, everything that you've ever done online your entire life is stored in a government database right now. Believe me when I say that. When I got my discovery for my court case, they gave me a PDF file. It was 365,000 pages. 360. Let that sink in. A PDF file was handed to me electronically. 365,000 pages. Every single text message, phone call, internet search, every single thing I had ever done with my phone, ever. And probably not just that phone, but I don't know how many years this went back. 365,000 pages. 365,000 pages that the government had. Text messages, phone calls, everything you could possibly imagine. 365,000 pages worth in my discovery for my court case. Imagine what they have on you. Imagine if some guy from the government just sent you an email and he sent you a PDF and it was 365,000 pages of everything that they have about you and what you've done on your phone and your computer over the last 5 to 10 years. Think about it. Let that sit in. Let that sink in, people. So yeah, it makes total sense how this job opportunity landed on my email box, even though it did not align with my resume very well at all. But somehow they just knew that I was the guy that they should send this to. I wonder how. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I think I've said enough today. I do have some gratitude. The sun's popping out a little bit. I'm just going to work my way over to the library, get these videos uploaded, and just see whatever the hell happens today. Who knows what's going to be in tomorrow's video? I'm just going to leave it there. Peace.